So here's an instructional video for how to write your opening statement. So I have an example from the other class. In your opening statement, you're outlining who is going to be involved in this case. So Christopher Columbus and the indigenous peoples of the New World. You're also going to be talking about the charges that he is on trial for. So the three charges that we have are enslavement of indigenous peoples, the spread of disease, and then mass murder. So those three crimes should be discussed in your opening statement. Your opening statement is where you outline the case to the court. You say, today, I'm going to give you an example. Today, the prosecution will prove that the cold-blooded monster America has known as Christopher Columbus is guilty of the premeditated and deliberate murder of the indigenous people in the New World, assisting to the massive amounts of human death through the spread of disease and the enslavement of humans. So in that one sentence, they outlined what they will prove. They had a little flair because they called him a cold-blooded monster. They gave the crimes that he would be on trial for, and they stated their stance. Next, they're going to give reasons as to why they think that he is guilty. They say Columbus has been faced with these charges not only because he has committed mass murder, but because he purposely brought a disease that he knew would kill millions. And that, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, is exactly what he did. So good. In the questions, you're going to kind of create questions that evoke an answer. Let's see what their question is. So their question is, if Columbus was supposedly innocent and a peaceful man, then how come he spread disease to the New World when he knew that his men were sick? So that's their question. So see how it still looks. It still makes Columbus look guilty. You can also strengthen your opening statement or your questions with citing textual evidence. So on your slides that, so let's see if they have any textual evidence we can pull. This quote right here, on top of everything else they did, they also brought the smallpox with them, ending up killing 9 out of every 10 people in each village. So you could take that quote and you could insert it into your question or your opening statement just to make your argument a little bit stronger. But overall, in your opening statement, you're outlining your case, who is involved, what crimes they are, and you're outlining your reasons. And so in your reasons, you can pick the 3 best sources that you have and then note, say, we have an eyewitness that said that Christopher Columbus was writing letters about the enslavement system, or this person, the doctor, we have a witness. Where was he at? The doctor. He said, according to Dr. Brian Michaels, unsuspecting indigenous people died in millions as a result of this situation. So you have a doctor quoting that Christopher Columbus is at fault. And so that would be your opening statement. I would add to theirs, according to Dr. Michaels, and then paste my quote here to make my argument a little stronger. All right. And so your questions are going to be leading to your side for each of the questions. And then your closing statement is going to be a final word. You're outlining exactly what you said in your opening statement, but saying it with a little bit more flair. So here's what they have. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you look at this substantial amount of damning evidence, I hope you will choose the correct answer and put this monster behind bars, and finally give closure to the millions of families who had their sibling die, who had their baby die, who had their mother die, who had their father die because of the atrocities of this man has committed. Man, they really pulled at your heartstrings there. So yeah, I hope this clears it up, and happy writing.